Thank you so much, General Sharp, for your part in this internship program. I wanted to ask how you fell into this line of work and what keeps you motivated to keep pursuing this kind of work.
Yeah, so as I think was pointed out in my bio, I graduated from West Point in 1974 and really didn't have a plan one way or another of staying in for 37 years like I did, but every assignment that I got was exciting to me, and I was able to, I think, contribute in those assignments, and it allowed me to, and my wife, to travel around the world to many different countries and see many different cultures and people that are all trying to do the same work, basically, is to defend their country and to be able to further the goal of freedom and democracy and human rights. So I stayed in for 37 years, and I was fortunate during that period to have two assignments in Korea, one 96 to 98, and then from 2008 to 2011. And I immediately fell in love with the way Korean people care, the way they really remember what US troops did for them, and working side by side with them during the Korean War. And so it really, you know, like I said, I served in many countries around the world, so many different great militaries around the world, but there's no place that honors and helps and serves with US forces as well as Korea. And there's no place around the world where we're more combined in nature, working truly side by side as Combined Forces Command and combined divisions. There's just no other place like that. So it was very easy and natural for me to, when it was time for me to retire in 2011, to say, hey, I want to continue to do what I can to help support this important alliance, help to support the soldiers who are serving there. And you know, I started off by doing certain things like being a member of the Korea Society, which is a nonprofit organization up in New York City. And then I don't know, around what, 2015 or so, somewhere in there, 16, we came up with the idea, and it really started coming from the former defense attaché, General Shin, came and said, hey, we got Korean War Veterans Association, who does great work to honor and remember those who fought in the Korean War, but there's been so many defense veterans that have served in Korea since then. We need to put an organization together to be able to help honor and remember them, and to help continue to educate people to strengthen the alliance. So KDVA was born out of that idea, and we are where we are today, making great progress, I think, in both of those. So it's a long answer to your question, but the bottom line is the importance of the Korea-US alliance is very high for me, and the love for Korea and this alliance is very, very important to me.